Hello, hello. What's up, folks? Right. Welcome to Minding My Business Personal Growth and Development. Um, if you are coming on, please just text us and let us know where you are coming in from. All right. Keyshawn is going to be joining me in a few minutes. But just text us and let us know. I know we have been out for a couple of weeks. All right. But nevertheless, we are back here. And tonight, our discussion is going to be really, really amazing. All right. So while you come on, probably you may want to text someone, tag someone, but let them know that Minding My Business, personal development, growth and development here. Hey, Shade. All right, good to have you on. Just let us know where you're coming in from. All right. Tag someone or text someone. All right. All right. You see, Keyshawn is in the back.
Yes, sir. Afternoon. Very good.
All right. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. All right. Let me see if I can change this background here. I don't know. Oh, I have it changed. I don't know why they're giving me that stuff there. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Trying to change that background if I exactly get it. Hi, what's up?
Very good on you. How things?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. All right, man. It's a while. I know we haven't been on for a while. All right, Shade. Hey, Gardner is on. Folks, those of you who are coming on, please let us know where you're coming in from. Tag someone, text someone, let them know minding my business, personal growth and development in the area of faith and finance. All right, Keyshawn and Ian is on. All right, and we pumping and we're ready here to share some exciting stuff with you tonight. All right, to help you grow, to help you development. All right, one of our slogans is that if you don't grow, you're not gonna go.
That's right.
So you gotta grow, you gotta grow. So Keisha, what's up on your side? What's happening?
A lot of pace, a lot of pace. Hectic, hectic. Meeting after meeting. How about you?
Well, same thing on my side. I have some some conference coming up, preparing to travel. So there's a lot happening on my side.
Awesome.
But it has been going good. Keeping abreast with a lot of things that's been taking place. Hey, Ryan is on, Doris is on. All right, Gardner is on, Dove is on. Okay, folks, those of you who are touching base for the first time, please tag someone, text someone, and if you haven't subscribed to our page, please just click the subscribe button and follow us. But this tonight discussion is going to be really, really amazing. I know we haven't been on for a while, all right, but nevertheless, we are here, okay, and we have some things to share with you. All right. So, Keisha, before we jump into our session tonight, just give us a snippet on some of the things that have been going on your side. They have been pumping.
Well, I mean, we have been, sharing the automated trading software far and
Yeah.
wide, not just
Mm,
local, regional, and international. Have quite a number of team members abroad jumping on.
mhm,
UK, we have persons out in South Africa, many persons within the Caribbean space, Jamaica, Grenada, Barbados, St. Lucia,
mhm,
you name it, persons are getting connected because, I mean, living in today's world, the average man is
mhm.
in need of an extra stream of income,
That's
and
right.
not just an extra stream of income, but what we have is an extra stream of passive income utilizing
Mhm.
the automated forex software. It's revolutionary technology that allows the average man to, capitalize on tech to help them earn capital on a day-to-day basis. So it's plug and play, earn moolah
Yeah.
every single day.
I love some of the slogan that I've been hearing you all pumping with plug and play, earning moolah every day.
Uh,
I saw you had one with it when you all did that session. The guy died on the ground.
Shaquille.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
no, and you know why I'm touching on this, folks, because tonight we're going to be chatting on steps to staying motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was what we're going to be talking on tonight.
Right.
Even in your pursuit, even on your going after your dreams or your desires or the things that you are believing for, maintaining that consistency in your pursuit. Because remember, consistency breeds result. Consistency breeds result.
Correct.
But sometimes you're not motivated all the time. You don't, when you get up in the morning, you don't want to push, you don't want to go all the time. But guess what? You got to. All right. So tonight we want to discuss and we want to share some steps to stay motivated. All right. And I think that is really important. Yeah, because I was watching that clip with that guy when you did the presentation and
Yeah.
immediately just dive on the ground. All right. For me, uh, I'm supporting and I love the energy. Trust what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And before we jump into this session, tell me about that energy, Kishore. How you have so much energy? Tell me.
I mean, this is practically just following principles, protocol. Obviously, your teachings a
Yeah.
lot has impacted not just me, but the community, because the community is listening right now. The core members, we take the information that we learn from you very serious. And
Right.
I mean, even last week, we had a session in the office whereby we took a look at the first about 45 minutes of Napoleon Hill movie Think and Grow Rich. And
Right. Okay. Yeah.
we were dissecting the principles, and I reiterated to them something that I learned from you. I mean, it is the word of God, but of course you would have brought it home, and
Yeah.
that was, he that controls the gate controls the city.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
practically, we have been guarding the air gates, and only allowing the air gates access to information that is in correspondence to
That's
the
it.
objectives that we
That's it.
have.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's practically the core. Like I told my team members, network marketing is a faith-based business. And then I asked them, if this is a faith-based business, the question that we
Yeah.
need to ask ourselves is, where does faith come from? And I told
Mm.
them, the word has it. It comes by
Yeah. Hearing.
hearing.
That's right.
This is as basic as that for me and the team members.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
business, faith comes by hearing. So really and truly, guarding the gates, as you would usually say, is the epitome of
Yeah.
having the energy, because most persons don't have energy because they listen to energy drainers.
Mm. Wow. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's deep there. You said something just now. You said faith comes by hearing, and one of the things I just want to reiterate there, faith comes by hearing. And notice it says hearing,
yeah,
not based on what you have heard.
correct.
All right, but it's a continual hearing, a process that is taking place over and over, because somebody will tell you, I heard that already. I listened that already. I read that already. Oh, that's air.
Yeah,
But faith don't come based on what you heard.
correct.
Faith comes based on hearing. So it's a continual hearing of those principles, those teachings, those the foundational principles, over and over, repetitive, over and over. And I think one of the things that you constantly say, repetition is the mother of learning.
Correct.
Repetition is the mother of learning. So these are principles that is really, really imperative for us to really get a hold of. All right. So what we want to do tonight, Keyshawn, and I know you're always ready, so we could just flow. And still pain, good to have you on. Global Apostolic Restoration is on. Mark is on, Jack Clay, and all the other folks, and tells, okay. All right. So good to have you on. Rachel is on as always. Vanessa, hey, Vanessa, good to have you on. Doris is on. All right. So those of you who are on, just text someone, let them know Minding My Business is on tonight, and we are talking about the whole aspect of steps to staying motivated and growing in that particular area. All right. So the first point I want to touch on in this whole what we want to discuss tonight is, number one is, if you're going to basically stay motivated, you have to find your purpose.
Yeah.
You must find your purpose. And I think that is because you got to be, in other words, you have to be purpose driven. All right. So Keisha, you want to just touch on purpose a little bit before I drive it home? Yeah.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, we tell all the team members that in all action that you take, you have to connect it to a reason, to a why, which is obviously connected to a purpose for doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You always tell people that those that know what to do, they're gonna have a job, but those that know why they do what they do, they're gonna be
Ooh.
empowered to obviously be the boss. That's the difference or the
Yeah.
distinction
Yeah.
between
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
entrepreneur and the employee, as you rightfully said, purpose, the reason for why you're doing what
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it starts
So
there.
so it starts with purpose. So the question is, do you know your purpose? What is the purpose? The purpose for doing a thing. And for me, again, let's go back to there's something what we call etymology. All right. Etymology is basically the origin of things. What was the original intent of the maker when he made the thing? All right.
Yeah.
Because remember, purpose precedes production.
Yeah, correct.
Purpose precedes production, because the purpose was always in the mind of the manufacturer before he made the thing.
Exactly.
Okay, so the need for the thing, it kind of pushed the purpose to produce the thing. So purpose produced production. So what was in the mind of the manufacturer before he made the thing? Who is the manufacturer? The manufacturer is God. Who is the thing? I am the thing. You are the thing. All right. So purpose is always in the mind of the manufacturer. So what was in the mind of the manufacturer when he made the thing? Okay. What is your purpose? Finding your purpose, because is we have books on purpose driven and all that stuff, because you have to be purpose driven. What is your purpose for pursuing what it is you're pursuing?
Yeah.
Now, why purpose is so important? Because even in your drive or your desire to pursue, you will not feel like pursuing all the time.
Correct.
Okay, then if I don't feel like pursuing all the time, then what it is that is going to keep me going and going after that, even though if I don't feel like it.
Exactly.
Because I'm not moved based on feelings.
Exactly.
I know somebody you get up this morning, you didn't feel like exercising, so you're not exercising this morning. You don't feel like but you know what I say, Kishore, even though, all right, if you don't feel like eating it, you eat.
How come?
Yes. How come you're still eating and you don't feel like eating?
Yeah.
But when it comes to doing things that is detrimental for our success, we kind of like we kind of slight it. Okay. Yeah. So if you're going to stay motivated, you have to find your purpose.
Exactly.
Purpose precedes production. The purpose was always in the mind of the manufacturer before he made the thing. So before you came here, before you came on earth, God had a purpose for you. What is your purpose? Finding your purpose is important. All right? Finding your purpose is really, really important. So you were put on earth, so guess what? To do something. What is that? What is that one thing that you were put here to do? So discovering your true purpose, what it does, it gives you a clarity, all right? And it causes you to act in going forward. It brings clarity.
Yeah.
It really brings clarity. Okay, so it have you not doubting. It causes you basically, and you know, one of the things I say with purpose, Ishon, is that when you tap into purpose, even though if you don't feel like doing it, even if you're not getting paid to do it,
correct,
it energizes you. It gives you that drive to go forward.
For
I'm
sure.
doing this because it does something to me that it's not about the money, it's not about anything else. This is it brings, let's put it plain, it brings fulfillment and satisfaction.
Fulfillment. Correct. Yeah, definitely.
Even though I am not getting the amount of money I think I should get now, presently, I am purpose driven towards this. All right. So we are talking tonight on steps to stay motivated. And the first one is finding your purpose. Yeah. Okay. Now, and in this, I want to ask some questions. And some of the questions there are 3 questions. I want us to combine your answers into a single statement. So we're going to answer ourselves 3 questions. The first one is, what are 2 qualities that you most enjoy expressing in life? Okay. So somebody probably texting there. We're talking about purpose. Finding your purpose. What is your purpose? to stay motivated. Because you don't feel like getting up every morning. You don't feel like reading the book. You don't feel like doing the exercise. You don't feel like pursuing after success. You don't feel. Now people on the outside watching you, Keyshawn.
Yeah.
Let me say, why this guy always motivated, always excited. I want this energy. but the fact of the matter is, do you feel like getting up every morning to do that?
Yeah.
The truth be told, you know what I'm saying? It's
Correct.
not every morning, but from people on the outside looking in, when they see you drive and they see you moving forward and they hear you talk and they see the energy and they feel the energy. They say, wow, boy, this guy is purpose driven, boy.
Yeah.
But the truth be told, Keyshawn, it's not every morning you feel like getting up in the bed. Some mornings you feel like, oh my God, I can sleep until sleep.
Yes, it's hard. It's hard.
So before I go into these three concepts here, let me ask you a question. What motivates you?
Right. Well, I mean, you asked me this already, and I had and the answer. Yeah. the thing is, for me, I have what we call the push and the pull factor towards activity on a day-to-day basis. But definitely in front of me, that thing that's pulling me towards the next step is the vision, the mission, and of course I've tied that into reason for action, purpose, as you rightfully said. But most importantly, behind me there's a flame, and when I say behind me, I mean where I come from. Because if I don't continue behind me there's a flame, and when I say a flame, it's because most persons don't appreciate I would say the downside of things. We always need the downside. Because of where I come from, I can't see myself not doing something every single day, because I've made a decision a long time ago that I'm not going to go back from where I came.
All right.
So I always have that pull factor, which is the vision, the mission, the purpose, reason for action. But behind me, there's a flame at the same time. So simultaneously, we have the pull and the push factor with me on a day-to-day basis.
The push and the pull.
Yeah.
You say that because I remember doing a teaching some years ago on my past pushes me and my future pulls me.
Pulls me. Yeah.
So your past pushes you. All right, because when you look back and see the things that you have been through, where you came from, that's supposed to be a motivating factor that pushes you towards your goals, towards your destiny, towards becoming successful, for fulfilling purpose. Okay, so even though I don't feel like it, it's critical. So folks, establishing your purpose is really, really critical, because not every morning, not every day, you will feel like reading the book. You will feel, you set your goals, you have your affirmation, you have your declaration. Not every day you will feel, but so you have is a discipline. You set out to lose weight, but guess what? You get up, it's tiring. But guess what? But when you look back at your past what? It pushes you, and your future pulls you. So something is pulling me towards what? Towards my destiny, towards my goals, towards my desires, the things I am going after. What it is. This is why, Keyshawn, this is why our goals and our vision, our destiny got to be bigger.
Has to be.
Listen to me. It can't be the 2x4 thing you're setting there. It got to be big, because some of us, when you look back at where you came from, the things that be your family, your community, the life that you live, listen to me. That is just, that's just supposed to push you to go forward.
Correct.
All right. So I'm glad you shared that, because that is critical. Establishing purpose. So let's go into the ask yourself these three questions. All right, and I want you to combine your answers into one single statement. Number one is, what are the two qualities, listen to me, that you most enjoy expressing in life? Two qualities that you enjoy expressing. All right. So I want you to take note of these, because remember, we're not just giving you information, we're giving you principles that you can apply so that you can get some results. So go back and listen to this again. Tag someone, text someone, let them know. My name, my business is on with Keyshawn and Ian. Okay.
Yeah.
The next question you want to ask is, what are the two ways I most love expressing those qualities when interacting with others. Listen to this. All right, we're gonna go it over again. And the third, I want to ask you, what you want to ask yourself is, what would the world look like if it were perfect right now? Now, the reason why, folks, you ask this question, because you want to be able to get a picture of this thing, okay? Because when you ask these questions, other questions come because you're coming to the foundation of it. So what are the qualities that you most enjoy expressing in life? Okay, so you have a lot of qualities. You may have 5 qualities, but what are the 2 that you most enjoy expressing? Now, remember, we're talking about purpose. Purpose precedes production. Okay, the purpose of the thing was always in the mind of the manufacturer before he made the thing. So the fact that the thing was made for purpose. Anything that was made, it didn't just made for making sake.
Correct.
It has purpose. The tree has a purpose. The tree has a purpose. The wind has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. You and I, we have purpose. Purpose precedes production. So what are the 2 qualities that you most enjoy expressing in life? Come on. It could be public speaking. All right. It could be counseling. Okay. It could be whatever. So you must be able to identify those 2 qualities, because we could do 5 things, but when I do this, Kishore, this one thing here. All right. What is at least one of the qualities that you enjoy doing, Kishore?
I like firstly learning about finances and then educating persons about it. Like that's like something I have been doing it for free for my entire networking career. Firstly, I've done it for free for years, and it's because I find joy in doing it, actually.
And how you feel when you do it? How you feel when you do it?
Great. It's the greatest dope of dopamine. I can, like, literally, I tell my team members, like, and even Ansel, Nikisha, like, when I'm finished, like, I'll give you a rough example. So let's say I'm having a bad day. Just using this as an analogy. I have bad days too, right?
We all have.
Yeah, and then let's say I happen to present to an audience the exact same day. Right after leaving the stage and the audience, the energy that I feel after coming off of the stage, even if my day started bad, I would be up for hours after the energy exchange of me speaking. Like, I would be, I can't even sit
on a high. Wow.
Yeah. For hours after, 2-3 hours, let's say, for example, I did a session 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, like, I can't sleep until 1-2 in the morning, just because of, and I could feel the exchange in the energy, because doing that thing energizes me by giving.
Wow. That's deep there, Kishon. I'm telling you, I can identify with that. In the things. No, I'm serious. And folks, those of you listening, all right, identify what are the qualities, what are the things that you do that bring that kind of fulfillment. Because when you tap into purpose, that's a game changer. That's a game changer, because that is the thing that's going to have you going forward. That's going to have you driving. All right, you heard what Kishon said when he finished, do a piece in terms of teaching or motivating in terms of finance and things like that. How we feel after. How do you feel when you do something?
Yeah,
it's a measure of fulfillment. No amount of money could replace that.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
It brings that joy. That's your safe zone. So, folks, those of you who are on, just text. I want you to text. Although I shared the question, you can text your answer on the chat there, and let's correspond with us as we continue. Just text and let us know. If you want to make a comment, text it there. We're gonna read it up, and we're gonna share it with the folks tonight. All right. So just let's do it like that. Okay. Now remember, folks, we're just going over some simple principles. Go back, come again, listen to this session so you can really get some things to pop. All right. Let's go to number 2. So the first one is purpose, finding your purpose. All right. Number 2 is you want to be able now to create your goals. How to stay motivated. Because goals are critical. Your goals should be clear. It should be specific. that you could explain them to a 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old.
Correct.
All right. Instead of it being fuzzy goals, like when we talk about fuzzy goals, listen to this, because some people have some goals. All right. Like I want to make more money. I want a better health. I want happiness. That's not clear. That is so, it's vague, which means don't be vague. All right. I want to make more money. What does that look like? How much is more money?
Yeah.
Okay. You put an amount to it, you put a date to it, you put a time to it. Just be detailed in those things. I want a better health. What does that look like?
Yeah.
What better health look like?
Correct.
Okay. I want happiness. What happiness look like? So you don't just set a goal. I want to be happy. Those are just vague and fuzzy. Your goals must be specific. It must be clear, even that you can explain it to a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old. All right. So be specific about how much money you want to earn in a specific period of time, or what level of health or fitness you desire. So don't just say I want to be fit. So be specific. How much money? Be specific in your time. Be specific in the amount.
Yeah.
Goals must be clear, and it must be specific, and you got to write it down. Okay.
Yeah.
Most importantly, write them down. Okay. So write it down to program them into your subconscious mind. That is what it does. So when we say write it down, you're programming it into your subconscious mind, and to be more aware of the people and the circumstances that are consistent with your goals.
Correct.
Hear me, folks. These are simple. All right. You want to say anything like that, Akish?
I mean, you couldn't say it better. No, that's precise. Hitting the nail on the head.
How to stay motivated? Create your goals. Because sometimes if you will ask individual, what are your goals for this year? And they will start to fumble. You don't have a goal. Okay. So how you'll know when you reach there? How will you know when you reach there?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the things that I said to my folks, Michelle, we did it last month, we doing it this month. I said, when the month starts, write down 5 things that you want manifest in this month. All right. In terms of physical, in terms of finance, in terms of health, in terms of family, and in terms of for somebody else, a friend, somebody close to you. What are the 5 things that you want? And be specific, and then you create some decrees and declaration that you speak over your life every day concerning those things. Yeah. And you'll be surprised, Keisha, to hear the kind of testimonies that are coming back as a result of that. You gotta be clear. And if all don't happen in the month of February, roll it over into the month of March, and you add more to it, and you continue. But create goals. If you're gonna stay motivated, number 1, you got to know your purpose. Number 2, you got to create goals. Your goals must be clear. It must be specific. It's going to take time. Write it down, because when you write it down, what it is you are doing, guess what? You lock it into your subconscious mind. It's recording it there. All right.
Facts.
Are we going so far? Let's see what some of the folks are saying. All right, folks, I want you to text. Let me just give us your feedback, folks, on the chat. Let me know what it is you are saying. What are your goals? All right. What is your purpose? All that stuff. Just put it there. All right. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, the number 3, how to stay motivated. All right. Number is make an action plan.
Action.
Make an action. Yeah, action. I think but Pratka had a song called Action, boy, action time. Action. No. This action is something else, Kisha, because there are people who could think it and people could speak it, but guess what? The action.
Yeah.
All right. And in one of the teachers, we talk about the correspondent action. You remember you spoke about that faith. Okay. Yeah. Because there's a correspondent action of faith, which means that yes, I'm speaking faith. Yes, I'm thinking faith, but am I acting faith?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Let's take it to the next level. So here what make an action plan. So you set standards, listen to this, to measure how much progress you are making. You set standards to measure how much progress you are making. So your goals should be deadlines.
Yeah.
All right. If it's a large goal, set a series of sub deadlines.
Correct.
So you have a large goal for 100,000. You set a series of what sub deadlines. Okay,
Yeah.
I want 100,000 in 6 months. Well, 6 months. Okay, when this month you break it down into the 6 months. So you have sub goals. So it become more realistic.
Exactly.
It become more applicable.
Correct.
Right? So you break it down into sub, but you have an action plan. List everything you could possibly think of that you will have to do or to achieve your goals. Write it down. Don't leave out any details. Right? Listen to me. Don't leave out any details. All right? Perfection. Take notice the details. Perfection. Take notice the details. Write down all the things, little things. Identify now. And then when you do that now, listen what you're doing. You identify the roadblocks.
Yeah.
Right? Information, skills, and help require schedule all these things into a comprehensive list organized by priority and sequence. Then take action every day. You know what I'm saying? Some of you will have to listen to these things that we drop in here. Come on, I'm telling you that. All right. This is, I'm going to run it to you again because somebody said, all right, put it, say it again over. No, say it over. All right. Before I say that over, Kishan, how important the action aspect is to you? Action.
Most important. I mean, many persons ask me, what do you think is your strengths? Because, you know, they may hear me speak. And I usually tell them, if you hear me speak, it's because whatever I've spoken about, I've done 10 times more than it came out my mouth.
Wow, wow.
So most times I only speak about things I've already done or doing.
Wow. Wow. That's good, man. What Nicholas say, affirmation without discipline is just delusion. Woo! Right, Nicholas, behave yourself, Nicholas. Right? Affirmation without discipline. All right, it's just what delusion. Ooh, yeah, folks. Check the chat. Just put your comment on the chat. I was listening to this guy. Probably you know him. He's a guy called Leo. Yeah, a young guy on Instagram, very successful and thing. And he said, I'm not the smartest in the room, not the educated in the room, but when it comes to action. He said, the minute you give me something to do, he said he take it and he run with it, he work it. And the action aspect of it. You know, this action is really something else because there are a lot of people who they have information. And you will ask yourself, and I used to ask this, Kishon, why it is that people, you have so much information, but there's no results. And it's not, and when you begin to examine the problem, it's not the information. The problem is not the information.
Correct.
Come on. It's like what Bob Marley singing. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty.
Yeah.
Come on.
I remember hearing that knowledge on ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice.
Knowledge on ice. Wow. Folks, are you all hearing this thing? So somebody said, go over action. Let me go over. So the first one was what? Purpose. All right. The second one was what? Create your goals. Stay motivated. You're going to stay motivated. Purpose. You have to know your purpose. You're locked into your purpose. All right. Just notice every day you're not going to feel like going. You're not going to feel like driving. You're not going to feel like doing. But when I'm purpose driven, is a game changer. Okay. I'm connected to my purpose. If two persons show up, if one, no matter who show up, I'm purpose driven. Let's do this thing. Okay, let's do it. Right. Then the next one we say you gotta set goals. Your goals must be real, must be realistic, must be clear. All right, you're setting your goals. And then the third point we said make an action plan. Set your action plan. And in this action plan concept, what we are saying to you, you set standards to measure how much progress you are making, because you want to be able to gauge your progress.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not, listen to me, you notice this game or this life of success is detailed, is specific, and is clear. All right, but there are principles and things that you got to apply. So it's not just you just, oh, I want to be successful and think you want to just make some affirmation according to Nicholas here. Affirmation without discipline is just delusion. Come on, who you fooling? Okay, so you set standards and you measure the standards in how much progress you are making. So your goals now, this is what I said, your goals should have what? Deadlines.
Correct.
By in the next 4 months, this is what I expect. Okay, somebody said, well, if it don't happen, you make adjustment and you start again, you go forward, you're not going to stop. But guess what? It's going to happen. It must happen. All right. So we say now, if it's a large goal, right, you set series of what we call sub deadlines.
Correct.
Okay, so you break it down in increments, because sometimes when it's big, sometimes it's difficult for you to conceptualize or to accept that this is going to happen. All right, but if you take 5 million and you break it down in 5 years, and you break it down in years and months and days and weeks and days and hours, you're going to realize that 5 million will become what? Applicable and pliable and reachable.
Exactly.
So you want to be able to break it down in sub deadlines. All right, and then what you do after that, you list everything, your goal, you could possibly think that you would have to achieve. So you want to be able to list everything now. And this is important, Keisha, because you don't want to miss the details.
Yeah.
Write it down. This is why you think it and ink it. Someone had said that on the last session we had. You think it, you ink it. So you want to be able to write it down, write down your goals. And then when you do that now, listen to the next step. You want to be able to identify the roadblocks.
Yeah.
What are the roadblocks, that the challenges, the obstacles, the thing that is going to present itself on the way? Okay. Yeah. So you want the roadblocks, the information, the skills. Okay. So that, because remember, you're gonna need skills, and you will learn skills on the way. All right.
Exactly.
And then you help that will help to accomplish what it is you want to accomplish. Then the next aspect of this now, you schedule all these things into a comprehensive list, organized by priority, okay, and sequence. So you must get a notebook, you must section it off and write it down. If you listen to me, folks, if you're on and you're really serious about success, I'm telling you, it is structured, it is detailed. Okay, success, it plays details are really, really important to that. Okay, and then you take action every day.
Every day.
Oh, not someday, I know. You take action every day.
Even public holidays.
Even what?
Public holidays.
Public holidays. I hope. So let's say what some of the folks are saying. Those of you on, just text. If you're learning something tonight, just text it there. I'm telling you what we are sharing you. This is a game changer. Come back and listen to this. Tag someone, text someone. All right. How to stay motivated. We just sharing some principles to you, because many of you have a good idea. You start something good, and then guess what? You stop. Why you stop? And you stop not because it was not good, not because it was real, but you get demotivated. Yeah. All right. And you were not disciplined, because consistency breeds results. Then what do I need to be consistent? I need to know my purpose. I need to set goals. I need to have an action plan. And number 4, let's go into number 4, Keyshawn. You want to build a support system.
Most important. Yeah.
You want to build a support system. What support system do you have to carry this thing, or to carry you? Okay. Yeah. Which means now you're going to surround yourself with other highly motivated people to push and to encourage you to succeed. Correct. Come on. So then you will have to evaluate those around you. Connect yourself. Surround yourself. You know. Last night in a men's a man cave we had last night, and I was talking about yeah, we had a man cave. All right. We are talking about building a support system around you. Right. Okay. I remember we talked about this on the platform already, Keyshawn, about you have a mentor, you have a coach, you have different people around you, because you got to build a support system. Because remember, you're thinking big, you're dreaming big. All right, this is not a pirogue you bring it in. No, this is a big tanker coming in. It's big stuff coming in, Keyshawn. So a support system. So you're surrounding yourself with highly motivated people to push and to encourage you. All right, to succeed. Better yet, this is what you do. Listen to this. You find people with similar goals that can hold you accountable.
Yeah.
All right, and this is why I love what you're building, Keyshawn. I love the team. Yes, you see, because the goals are similar. Everybody, so they support each other. There's a measure of accountability. You see there.
Yeah.
All right, and that's what is needed. So success is there. All right. Then you can join specific groups in your area. All right. Different groups, you can join different groups if that's possible. But the most important aspect, you find people with similar goals and you can hold that accountability. All right. Yeah. This is really important. Building a support system. All right. Keisha, you want to say something on that? You want to share something on the support system?
Community. Community.
Let me always say community what?
Community economics.
folks, you all hear it. Community economics, man. Iron sharpness iron. That's it. That's what we're talking about. All right. So you want to be able to do that. And even as we chat here tonight, probably you could do. Remember, we just on for 7. Time running. We have a few minutes. Just a few minutes again. All right. There's 1 hour we on for. All right. Build that support system, iron sharpness iron. So what you want to do, even as we share tonight, this link is going to be up. Go back and listen again. Do your evaluation. Connect with the right. That support system is really, really critical. All right. Then number 5. Ready for number 5? Motivation. To keep motivated. Number 5 is make affirmations.
Make affirmations.
Make affirmations. Why? Because your ability to use, listen to me, your ability to use positive affirmation to keep yourself thinking, all right, and talking about what you want, that is important, is one of your most important goals. Because what it is you are doing now with affirmation, you're structuring your thought process.
Correct.
Okay? Because one of your greatest challenge is going to be your mindset. Because sometimes we think our way out of success. We think our way out of we self-motivate, we demotivate ourselves.
Yeah.
Because of what we think. And no, I'm telling you, I'll tell you, sometimes you see an individual, Keyshawn, get demotivated, and you may think it's somebody on the outside. It's their thoughts.
Yeah.
They demotivate themselves as a result of the thoughts that has been played in their mind. So they're having conversation with themselves. I was talking to someone today. You're having conversation with yourself. And that is, listen to me, stop having these self-conversation. You're having conversation with yourself. All right? All right? All right. Broke self, having conversation with broke self. So you broke, but you want advice from broke self. Tell me what advice broke self could give you? You broke, self broke, but you talking to broke self about financial advice. All right. And then you're coming out now with a broke conclusion that it shouldn't happen. And listen, and you're excited about it, you know, because you come to your own self. And that's listen to me. Affirmation is important. And listen, this concept of affirmation is really, really important. I'm going to share some tips, Keyshawn, with affirmation. All right. It says when you make an affirmation, you start with I. Use present tense. Keep it positive.
Yeah.
Keep it short. All right. I this is what I call it. Must be present. It must be personal, and it must be positive.
Yeah.
The three P's of affirmation: present, personal, positive. Start with I. All right. One of the affirmation that I use constantly. I'm so grateful and thankful now that I am earning so much and so much. My books, my school, my class, and traveling all over the world, first class, and it's done. So you want to be able to structure that. Yeah, you want to be able to structure. I'm so grateful and thankful now that my books, my school, my courses, all right, is going international, all right? I'm traveling first class, all right? And I'm making so much money. And it's happening now. So you want to structure your affirmation like that.
Yeah.
Okay, simple tips. And this is something that is important. No, remember, those are the things that are going to keep you what? Motivated, self-motivated. So you got to know how to what? Motivate yourself. All right, I see that is on there. All right, let's see what Dana said. It's important to have positive conversation with yourself. That's right. If you don't believe in you, no one will. So agree positive affirmation are very important. Keep them, all right, in the now. All right. Okay. This is really critical. So folks, check on the chat there. We have some stuff coming on there. All right. We come into a close. We just have a few minutes again. Share your feedback. What are your feedback for tonight? I believe that tonight was really, this session was really good. All right. So we just giving you these tips. All right. Now let's go to number 6. Let's go to number 6, Kishon. Number 6 is what? Remind yourself why. Remind yourself why.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a big one.
That's big. Look like what you shared just now there. You know, when you look back your past.
Yeah.
Come on. Somebody said I was poor. Now I'm rich. I like rich better. I'm telling you why. You just don't want to be poor again. You just don't want to be poor. You think about it. Now listen to this one. Roadblocks in your success plan can make you question roadblocks. Roadblocks are obstacles, challenges that you will meet in your journey. Okay, it could really question your why. It could cause you to question your why. All right, why am I doing this again? All right, why do I have to get up? Why? It question the why. This is when it is most important to go back to the beginning and ask yourself the questions. Ask yourself these questions, and then you provide the solutions. So your priorities may have shifted, or your circumstances may have changed.
Yeah.
All right, and that's okay. That's okay. And listen to me. That's okay. So your honest answer will remind you of your purpose. All right, show how far you have come, and will get you back on track. So it's okay to be, I shift a little, I went off a little, but it reminds you of your why. Why am I doing this?
Correct.
All right. You know the thing they used to say, Kishon, your why have to be really big. How big is your why? I remember that early in network marketing.
Yeah.
Where's your why, boy? Where's your why? Yeah, what is it?
Your why will make you cry.
Your why will make you cry. Hey, if your why not making you cry, it's not why. Your why will make you cry. All right. Could you please repeat the 3 P's of affirmation? Present, positive, and personal. All right. Present, positive, and personal. Okay. Your affirmation must be present, it must be positive, and got to be personal. All right. Your why. I like that, Keisha. Your why will make you cry. So folks, those of you who are on, listen to me. We coming to a close. Remember, we are on for the hour. We want to thank everyone for coming on. Just share with me. All right, text your takeaway. What is your takeaway for tonight? What is your takeaway for tonight? All right. Now we have more points for you, but we're just gonna stop here tonight. And I want to be able to also just go back to some of the points that we mentioned.
Yeah.
All right. Go back over some of the points that we mentioned. I hope that how you find this session was, Kishon?
Awesome. Amazing.
Let's see what the folks are saying. Folks, let's share your why. Just put your why. Not your why, but what is your takeaway for tonight? Just share your takeaway for tonight. Just share your takeaway for tonight. All right. Remember, we are dealing with how to stay motivated and win. All right. How to stay motivated and win. So the points, let me run over the points for you again so you can catch it. The first thing we said, find your purpose. If you're going to stay motivated, what is your purpose for doing the thing? Purpose is important. Purpose precedes production. All right. What is the purpose for here? All right. And remember, to find your purpose, you have to go back to the one who made the thing. Okay. Right. Because the mind of the thing is in the manufacture of the thing. Okay. And we know that when a manufacturer produce anything, he put a manual in the product.
Exactly.
Right? So the mind of the thing is in the product. Okay? So this is why we go back to our creator who made us. Okay? So those of you who are on, before you log off, just text us. What is your takeaway for tonight? Okay, so find your purpose. The next point we said was what? Create your goals. Create your goals. What are your goals? Keep your goals in motion. Keep your goals in motion, because those are the things that are going to motivate you. Then the third point we said what it is: make an action plan.
Sure.
Okay, and you want to be able to have sub deadlines. Put it down in increments. Break it down. If it's a year goal you have, break down the year goal into 6 months, into 3 months, into 1 month, into 1 week, into 1 day. Break it down in goals, but you must have an action plan. Have an action plan. All right. The next point when we mentioned was what? Build a support system. What is your support system? Okay. So you may have to do some evaluation for this one. Have the right people around you. Have the right support system. Surround yourself with other highly motivated people to push you and to encourage you. Eliminate the haters, the doubters, the procrastinators, and all that stuff. Eliminate those people from around you. Connect yourself with like-minded people. Set yourself with people who have the same goals and same vision. So, because what you want also, you want accountability in this whole process. You must have accountability. Correct. Okay. All right. Number 5 was what? Make affirmation, and that's where we stop. Make affirmation. Make affirmation. All right. And so, all right. So folks are sharing the takeaway, Kishon. All right. Very motivational. All right. Where are people tuning in from? Okay. Drop your flag. Oh, okay. Drop your flag. All right. All right. Drop your flag, folks. What flag? Drop your flag. What country you're coming in from? All right. Let us know. Let us know. Jamaica, Guyana, Barbados, England, America, Trinidad, Guyana. All right. I don't think Shagona's down the flag. By Isabel, I don't flag. All right. Let's get. Let somebody say, Nicholas say, why? What hurts you? Why? What hurts you? My God. Let's see what Jacqueline said. Jacqueline said, my takeaway: perfection takes notice to details.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's big there. That's big there. All right. We see what again. We see what Mark said. Mark said, my takeaway is success is structured. Woo, got to be. It has to be structured. It'll just happen like that. Yeah. All right. My takeaway: I need to re-evaluate my why and stop having conversation with myself. Oh my God, please. All right. Let's have conversation. Stop listening to yourself. Okay. All right. Because the fact that you're in the class, you don't know. All right. Okay, let's see what Rachel have. All right. Somebody says, Sean, Trinidad is in the house. All right. All right. Trinidad in the house. Somebody put your flag up, please. Put your flag up. Do we have Jamaica in the house? Do we have Guyana in the house? Come on, put up your flag before me. Let me see your flag. Vanessa, put your flag up. Vanessa laughing. Rachel, listen to me. So, folks, I want to thank everyone for coming. Ansel. All right. Faith comes by hearing and not what you have heard. That's a big one. Right? We open up with that. All right. Somebody say, you see this here, Keyshawn, this is something. And you'll find, all right, let me just say that. All right, you find a group of people that always say, we hear that already. We hear that already.
Yeah.
And you always want new stuff. You understand? You always, it's like, this is what I call it. It's like they're information oriented.
Yeah.
They want information. They're always with a new thing. But there's no result. There's no manifestation. There's no result. Okay? And when you say, okay, listen it again. Yeah, but listen it again. Hear it. You hear it, but you didn't hear it. Go back again. Okay?
You become it.
Why?
You didn't hear it until you become.
Oh, you didn't hear it until you become it. Hear it until you become it. All right? And all those principles, Kishore, is in the Bible.
Correct.
All those principles in the Bible. All right? But again, I always say for church folks, they're very spiritual, but never practical in terms of applying this stuff. All right? You see Mala, no, Mala is in the house. Mala
Grenada.
what flag is it? Grenada?
Yeah, yeah.
No, that Guyana.
Guyana?
Yeah, that
Alright.
Guyana. Mala, somebody want to put your Grenada, girl. Vanessa, Thomas Wright. Vanessa, where you coming from? What country?
Yeah.
You can talk to yourself. You just don't want to answer. Yeah, Dallas, you can talk to yourself, but you don't want to answer yourself. Talk to yourself, but don't answer yourself. When that happens, call sentence. Answer yourself, call sentence. All right, folks. We want to stop here. Kishan, what's your takeaway tonight?
My takeaway is I think the same thing with Ansel, because most persons, they hear faith comes by hearing, and as you rightfully said, they heard, but hearing is a continuous process.
It is a continuous process. You know, one of the and we shared this already a lot of times, but and for the church folks who on, there's a account with a woman with the issue of blood who spent all her money. She was not getting better, she was getting worse. Guyana in the house, Amanda, all right, Amanda is in the house, all right. She spent all her money. Listen to this, Kishon. She spent all her money. She wasn't getting better, she was getting worse. All right. And she heard Jesus come to town. All right. And she said to herself, she said to herself. No, that is one of the places in the Bible where you see somebody begin to talk to the self, but they give the self the right information.
Yeah.
And what she said, if I can but touch the hem of his garment, I will be made whole. It's like a positive confession.
Yeah.
And she keep repeating this over and over and over. And you hear me, we share this already. All right. So and in this now, faith out her mouth, the words, faith come by hearing. She didn't hear nobody, but she's hearing it to herself. Out her mouth, in her hair, in her ear, in her heart.
Correct.
Out her mouth, in her ear, and it's a repeating over and over and over. And who knows, she probably did that for about a whole day.
Yeah.
She faith herself up. And when she step out, guess what? Out of the hundreds, or let me say thousands of people that was around Jesus, everybody touching him. But how come when she touched him was a different?
Yeah.
Because her faith was up at that level.
Correct.
Okay? Faith comes by hearing. What she said to herself over and over and over. And that's it. Hey, look, Vanessa from Trinidad, right?
Yeah.
Vanessa. All right. So, folks, we want to stop here. We want to thank everyone for coming on, Kishon. Again, next week, same place, same time. Folks, definitely. All right, if you haven't subscribed, just click the subscribe button, follow us. And I want you to tag someone or text someone, go back and listen to this stuff again, because I believe that some of the principles we share here for self-motivation is really, really important. Okay, how to stay motivated and win. All right, we're going to continue next week on the same trend as we get into some more principles. I'm out, Kishon. Thanks for coming on. Stay blessed. And remember, I always say, don't ever stress. Love you, man. That's it.
Bye.
All right. Yeah.